Yo, it's Trent. Hope everyone's having a good day, good week so far. Happy Tuesday. And we got fainting at a hockey game story time. So, no, it wasn't a Blackhawks game. It was the Chicago Wolves, which are an AHL team. If you don't know what that is, there's the NHL, has like the Blackhawks, and then there's the minor league teams, one league underneath them, right? So, the Chicago Wolves, I think they're the affiliate for like the Canucks or something. I don't really know, but the tickets are always super cheap. You can sit front row at the glass for like $50 some games, and then like if you want to sit, somewhere farther back, it's anywhere from like $5 to $20. It's super cheap, right? And the games are just as long as an NHL game, except they fight a whole lot more. So going to those is always like, yeah, I'll go. You know what I mean? It's cheap, and you're gonna see fights. You're gonna see at least one fight. So it's like, yeah, I'll definitely go, right? So on this day, there was a whole bunch of family members going. Also, this was like 4 years ago, I think. I was 17 at the time. So it wasn't like acceptable by the fam to be high and drinking and stuff, but I was doing it anyways, you know what I mean? So we get told, or, I get told that the whole family's going. And by that, I mean like my grandma, my grandpa, my sister, my cousins, a few other people, right? And so there's no one around my age going. It's only me and then little kids and adults. So I kind of stayed to myself for the most part, except for when we were sitting there watching. Then I could talk to everybody, right? But of course, we get there and it's a Friday night or Saturday night or something. The game starts at like 7:30. It'll end at like, I don't know, 10, something like that, right? So we get there, and I remember we got in pretty quick. We got there early too. We got there like 20 minutes early. So I don't remember, like I must have not eaten that day or not drinking a lot of water. And I've never in my life drinking a lot of water. I still don't, right? Like I'll have like a bottle a day, maybe, if that. Like I just don't drink a lot of water, right? So we go in there, and like I said, we're like 20 minutes early. So the little kids and stuff, they want to go see the mascot, right? Because there's this big wolf mascot called Skates. He was in the thumbnail. You probably saw him. Yeah. So there's the mascot Skates. The little kids want to go see him. Obviously, the adults want to get beer and stuff and snacks and food. So me, what am I going to do? Well, I guess I'll just go get absolutely ripped in the bathroom, right? So so I walk around, and it was pretty packed, I won't lie. Like there was a good amount of people, and I go to, I won't say like a bunch of Wolves games, but I go to like one a year or more, maybe two if lucky. Usually it's one though. And it's fun. Like I would go more. It's just like a 45-minute drive, and I don't know, like it's accessible, it's easy to go to, and it's cheap. I don't know why I don't go more, we don't go more, just, I don't know, right? So I go into the bathroom, I take my pen out, right? And I always go in the stall just in case a little kid walks by or something. Don't need to be blowing weed smoke in a kid's face, right? And I rip the hell out of the cart, dude. Normally, let's say I would do like 3 to 5 rips, and I'd be like high, and I'd be high for like, I don't know, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Pretty good, right? Well, this is one of those events where I was not counting. I was like, you're just gonna take rips, and usually it would be like kind of at school, like you rip it in the bathroom, and then you're walking in the hallway or walking into class, and you feel it hit you, right? I was at the point where I was like, nah, I'm gonna rip it so much that I still feel it while I'm in the stall, and then I'll walk around like I'm gonna be fried, right? So I ripped the cart way too many times, like, and it's not like you can just hit it back to back. At least I can't, right? Like I gotta hit it, wait like 20-30 seconds, then hit it again, just because it burns, you know what I mean? So do that a few times, and I really did it like 7 or 8 times. I was fucking high, right? The only reason I stopped was because a guy knocked it trying to go to the bathroom, and there's a limited amount of stalls, so he probably had to take a shit. So I was like, all right, I'll get out of here, right? So I'm walking out of the bathroom. I still gotta wash the hands, even though I didn't go, just to, you're not gonna be that guy that walks out without washing his hands in the big public group, right? So I wash my hands still, walk out into the main, like, I don't know, the walk around area, dude, and it's just one giant circle around the ice, right? But obviously, like, there's rows and shit. Like, you couldn't see the ice from where I was. We were just like in the lobby, you could call it, but it's just a big circle around, kind of like any stadium, obviously. but I'm high as hell. I'm like, damn, I'm fucking stoned, you know what I mean? So we go down, and the first period starts, they do the national anthem, and they always have this crazy intro where they have fireworks and fire and pyrotechnics, all that stuff, right? So that happens. The first period goes by, and I remember seeing a fight. I did get to see a fight towards the end of the first period, but dude, I didn't even make it halfway through the game, okay? During the second period intermission, right? Or no, the first intermission. So the first period ends, getting ready for the second period. That intermission, the first intermission, right? My grandpa's like, hey, I'm gonna go get food for people. Do you want to come with to help me carry it? Okay? And I'm like, yeah, I can do that. Now, I was still stoned, but of course I'm sneaking hits of the card and the nicotine, you know, gotta stay high and having a good time, right? Like, this is cool. I can help you, Grandpa, sure. So I walk up there, and again, there's a good amount of people there. And dude, I don't know why. I don't know why it exactly happened. Like I said, I don't know if I didn't eat that day or if I didn't drink water like normal, but like I didn't drink any recently. I don't know what the deal was, right? But while we're waiting in line for food, I start to get real hot, right? Like I was fine. I was completely fine standing there. All of a sudden, dude, I'm getting hot. I'm like, whoo, a little toasty, right? And I'm like trying to pay attention to if my knees are locked or not, because I had fainted once or twice before at this point already in my life, so I knew what it was, but I was still didn't think I was in the process of that. So I'm bending my knees, looking down, describing things to myself in my head, like, oh, that floor tile is white, or you know, that part of the carpet is blue. Just describing things to myself, keeping my mind aware, right? Because like I knew I could faint, but I didn't think I would. So I was just thinking about it. I was like, nah, we're fine, right? But I'm getting hot. And there's like 3 people in front of us in line still, right? And I remember thinking, I feel a little weird, almost like dizzy even, right? And that's when it started to happen, right? The black vision, like around the eyes, your peripherals, right? It's like your peripherals start to shut in. And if you fainted, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That's the perfect way to put it, right? It's really weird. It's like you're standing there, and you know how horses have like those horse blinders? It's like that. It's like just even almost going like that, you can see it, dude. But yeah, like the black comes in around your eyes and it just shuts in till you turn off, right? So I saw the blackness there and I knew something was wrong. Like I was like, oh, I might pass out here, right? So I put my arm on my grandpa, I put it on his shoulder. Last thing I remember, dude, was me putting my hand on my shoulder because I go out. Now, there's a couple different things that could have happened. Like I could have nailed my head, had a concussion. I've done that before when I fainted at Texas Roadhouse while working, and then I had a concussion, right? I got lucky I didn't bang my head because I didn't wake up to having throbbing headache and concussion. That's not what happened, dude. I woke up scared. Why, you may ask? When I wake up, right, it'd be normal to see a doctor, maybe a police officer, my grandpa. Those would be normal, right? Maybe a random person. That's normal. You know what I wasn't expecting to see? My entire family and then the mascot, dude. The fucking Chicago Wolves in the thumbnail mascot. The mascot is standing like 3 feet away, and I'm waking up from fainting, which means I'm all confused and discombobulated, and I just see the mascot, and I can't lie, it scared me. I was like, what the fuck is that, dude? Because I didn't recognize anything at first. So I just see this giant, like, creature, and I'm like, oh, that's horrifying. I remember closing my eyes again, being like, fuck that. And it was dizzy for a second, and you do kind of wake up kind of quick. It's not like I wasn't concussed, so I wasn't all like, ugh. I was discombobulated for a couple seconds, but not like the whole time, you know? So once I came to, I was like, what the fuck happened? Basically, like, did I pass out? Which I don't know why I was asking. Obviously I did, but you know, you gotta give me credit because I was like, you know? So I'm like, yo, did I pass out? And my grandpa's like, yeah, are you okay? Are you okay? And these not doctor, but like nurses at the place are asking me if I'm all right, or cops or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. Like, I just probably didn't drink enough water or something, right? So we continue, they had already gotten the food, you know, when I fainted, everybody kind of stopped what they were doing, but then they had to keep doing the food. So we had the food ready, and I remember me healing, like me getting better or whatever, like what they did for me to continue watching the game. They asked if I wanted to go home. My grandpa's like, we can leave. I was like, no, because the whole family was there, right? Dude, we just go back down, and now by this time, the period had already started, so the game's like going actively, dude. We just went down and watched the rest of the game. I just kept eating hot dogs, dude. I was like, I probably, because I knew I passed out either from not eating a lot or not drinking water. So the rest of the time, I just crushed hot dogs and drank water, and I was pretty much fine, to be honest with you. But I won't lie, dude. The scariest part of that, like fainting's never fun, right? But the scariest part was seeing that damn mascot. I looked up and it was looking at me. I was like, oh no, this is terrible. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure you sub, share, like, comment. Check out the other videos. Subbing's the only one I really care about. You sub, I appreciate you. You should do that. Like the video too. Why not? Might as well like it. And if you're going through something, you need someone to talk to, my Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all that is linked in my YouTube bio. Just go there, DM me. I'll be back in a day or two. Thanks for watching. Be safe. Peace out.